Hi everyone, so welcome to today's class. There are a lot of questions are coming from you guys. You are getting the question in your interview that what are the major challenges you have faced in your support project or you have faced in your project. So you can see we have already discussed this question in our support project question. So when we had this class, like the real-time questions in the interview, we have already discussed about this scenario or this question, but still you are having the question or having the doubt for this question. Okay. And in today's topic, I will discuss one more topic that is related to the issues. Okay. I will give you some example of the issues. Okay. What kind of issues you might get in your support project. Okay. That might be helpful for you. So let's start. So if you are getting any questions like what are the major challenges you have faced in your project or what are the major issues you have solved in your project, so these are all related to same thing. Okay, so either they are expecting a challenging situation or which is a critical situation. Let it be your tickets. If they are asking you about the tickets, so it will be the tickets. Okay, so tickets means the issues, or if they are asking about the major challenges that might be related to any process challenges, that might be related to any other challenges, you can answer it as per your convenience. Okay, so what can be the major challenges? Okay, so first thing, let's say whenever you are getting a issue, first major challenge might be the time, right? So there is a P1 ticket which is coming, like it is coming to the queue, and there will be maximum 4 hours of time needs to be there by the time which you need to resolve it. Okay, so it can be a challenge to gather all the stakeholders, right? So all the stakeholders means, let's say whenever there is a issue come to your SAP, that is not meant that it should be related to your or it should be related to any of the subject. It might be a integration issue. It might be a let's say interface issue. There might be different issues will be there for which you need to have a different stakeholders at one place. Okay, so majorly in the projects, the support desk or the help desk does this work. They combine all the people, but sometimes what happen, the users who are facing the issue, they don't come, or they are not feasible to come to the call. Okay, either they cannot come to the call, or they do not have a contact, let's say proper contact in which platform you are joining. Let's say you are joining with Teams, they are having a separate setup for communication, so they cannot come there. Okay, or let's say if they come also, they cannot explain you the what is the issue, like what is the major thing they are facing. Or let's say some manager is coming, he don't know or she don't know the issue, but her reportee or his reportee, they have reported some problems are going on, you have to resolve this. Okay, so first thing is a time issue, or let's say communication issue that you might face in a project, right? So it is very difficult to gather all the stakeholders at one place and resolve a critical issue. So that is a major challenge. Okay. Second thing, let's say there is a emergency situation is there, but it cannot be fixed within the time frame, right? Let's say we need to send the issue or SAP. Let's take an example. Let's say it is impossible to solve it by us. Okay, these are the higher level of issues which you might say as a major challenge. Okay, so major challenge, let's say we have written a ticket to the SAP or we have taken a help from the SAP, but there will be some time will be taking to analyze the issue, to get the information, everything will take time. So let's say in that situation, your client or your business side, they want it or they need it to be resolved immediately. Let's say within 1 hour or 2 hour due to, let's say it is hampering their normal day-to-day business. So they need it urgent. Okay. So that might be a major challenge or major, let's say, issue or resistance we can say, which you might get in the project. So that is one issue. Okay. Next thing, let's say there is a issue which is related to two different team or two, three different teams are there. Okay. Let's take an example of interfaces. Okay. So this will be related to, let's say, um, okay, so if you don't understand the interface, go to the interface video. Okay, there is a video, I believe it is under the name of iDocs or interfaces will be there. Okay, so you can go to that video and you can find the subject like what is the interface. You can find it, what are the different things are there. You can get a good overview on the interface you can get over there. So let me tell you the issue with the interface. Let's say whenever there is a interface is there, so your data is transferring from one place to another. Okay, so there are multiple teams will be there. You are working on the functional side. Let's say you are using the SAP third party to transmit the data. There is a PIXI system is there. Okay, so you need to connect or someone need to connect with the PIXI people to understand if there is any lag in the data flow from your system to another system. So you need to understand that where the system is actually having the issue. Okay, first you need to check from your end if your data flow is working fine, if it is going from SAP system to PIXI system. So SAP PIXI is also a part of SAP system, but that is a different, let's say that will be a different client. Okay, where you can say it is a PIXI client. So data will be flowing from the SAP to the PIXI. From the PIXI, it can go to, let's say, directly to the customer system or directly to the next system, or it might use another one middleware. Okay, middleware is simply it is a let's say you can say it is a um, it is a, let's say, connector between two systems. We can assume that and we can let's say understand that it is a connector between two systems. So that can be, there might be one middleware should be there or would be there. Okay, so let's say if the data is going to the PIXI and PIXI people say that okay, it is flowing from the SAP PIXI correctly, and whenever they need to check again, you need to check in the, let's say, third party systems. Whatever middleware is there, you need to check with them. Now you need to reach out to the PIXI system. Sorry, you need to check, you need to reach out to the middleware team. There might be many middleware teams will be there. Any kind of middleware teams will be there. So you need to reach out to them that this is the data which has been sent from our system, but it is not reaching to the customer system. So please check if it is received by you. Okay. If they are saying that it has not been sent or it has not been received to them, then you have to resend, or there might be multiple options what can be done. Okay, but this is a challenge when there is a critical situation is there. When there is a critical situation, let's say hundreds or thousands of idocs are not working, data is not flowing, orders are not receiving, so there will be multiple challenges will be there. Okay, if there is a that much of criticality is there and there are multiple teams are there, it is very difficult, it is very difficult to find the solution to gather everyone to find the root cause and find where it is actually the problem is happening. So this can be a major issue. Okay. Second thing, you can say as the SAP thing we have discussed. So let's say you have written something to, let's say in normal situation, you should not have, let's say in the production table or production level, you should not go to the any kind of data table, you should not change. Okay. Let's say there is a requirement is there, you need to change a data table. Okay. So any kind of data table you want to change, you need to get a, let's say, first thing you need to get a permission. Okay. So first thing there will be multiple stakeholders will be there who will be giving you a approval for the updating of the any kind of data table. So you can explain that situation also. Getting approval to update the data table is very risky and very much, let's say, cumbersome process. So cumbersome means it's a difficult process. So you need to, um, so first you need to check if there is any alternate way is there. If there is no alternate way is there, definitely you have to go for a approval process. So that approval process will take a lot of time, and there will be lot of process challenges will be there. So process challenge also you can say these are major challenges. Okay. So these are couple of example you can tell for the major challenges. Okay. uh, so these kind of things you can answer, but answer it as per your feasibility, as per like whatever example I have given, that example could have triggered in your mind that whatever issues you are facing inside your project, right? So whatever things you have faced inside your project, so these kind of things, if you are facing somewhere, you can explain it. Okay, so that is as a major challenges. So next thing we can discuss about the what are the issues you have resolved or what type of issues you have resolved. So we have already discussed like there are types of issues are there or priority of issues are there. So you have to explain it as P1, P2, P3, P4. Okay. P1 is the high priority, P2 is the lesser priority, P3 is the normal ticket, and P4 is the low priority ticket. So if you want to understand the tickets and how we are working on the tickets, so you can go to the ticket handling process. There is a video is there. You can go there and you can find the, you can get a overview on that also. Okay, so everything is in the channel. You need to just surf, you need to just find out what are the things are there, you need to search. Okay. So before asking, just surf the channel, just let's say just go around the channel and find out what are the topics are there. Okay. So if I, so if I take you to the content, so if I take you to the content, here you can find there is a playlist. Here you can find there are different kinds of playlist is there. S4 HANA is there. In the S4 HANA, the current classes are coming now. Okay, this is the S4 HANA classes are there. Next is interview preparation. You can see 62 videos are there inside the interview preparation. You will be getting all of the content that you need for a interview preparation for SAP topics. Okay, everything you will be getting over there. Up to 4, 5, 6 years of experience people also you can find the content. You can prepare as per that content, and definitely you can crack the interview. Okay, next one is EWM classes. I know there are less classes are there, only 5 classes are there. Okay, we are trying to upload the classes, or we are trying to create the classes and upload the classes. So just be patient. I can just ask all of you for that. Okay, you have been patient for a long time that you are asking for the EWM classes, but there are a little bit constant or resistances are there to create EWM classes. First thing is the server. Okay. Second thing is the time. Absolutely, the time is the main barrier. Okay, but we are trying to upload it. Okay. So next is live session. So in live session also you can find some questions related to whatever question. You are new to the channel, you are like you are there in the channel, you are asking some question. Before that you can go to the live session, many questions have been answered over there, so it can be a similar question, so you can find it from there. So SAP MM in English, this is a like incomplete class. If you want to go for it, you can go for it. Sometime I will be uploading these classes also, but as we went to the S4 HANA classes, so I'm not uploading this ECC classes anymore. So here there are some basic classes are there where you can understand all of the basic concept kind of things. So you can understand that. 30 classes are there under the basics, and there are some how-to classes are there. Okay. So how to create a, let's say, procurement process, how the stock procurement will work, how the P2P cycle will work. So some how-to classes are there. Mostly 36 classes are there. These are some short videos mostly are there. And here one video is there for practice error solving. I'll be adding some more classes to it. Okay. So basically this is for the people who are practicing newly in the server and they are getting the issue. And this is a simple video for you how you can solve on your own rather asking in anywhere. There are many questions are there, so you can ask in the group. There is no issues, you can ask it anywhere, but first you can go through this video and you can try to let's say solve on your own. If you develop that kind of attitude on you, with you, then it will be very helpful for you during the real working environment. Okay, it will be very helpful for you if you are developing that let's say mindset. I will not ask anyone, first I will try my on my own. If I am not getting any let's say any cues or I'm not able to understand, then I will go for asking. Okay, asking is always the last thing you should try. Okay, there are multiple things are there. We have discussed about how you can solve a practice error or any error, not only to the practice error, but any error you can solve through this method. Okay, then some of the technical topics, one technical topics we have added from here, I believe it was the BAPI class was there, BAPI in the SAP. So we will also add some more technical topic like some ABAP related topic also we will be adding. The short concept, you can go for it or not, it is your choice, but some of the things are very important. You can see there will be one more, I believe. I believe there is one more playlist is there where we can find all of the SAP MM ECC classes. Okay. So first thing here you can see the S4 HANA. Second thing here you can see the basics. Third thing you can see the interview preparation. This will be very much helpful for you if you are going for or if you are trying for any kind of interviews. It will be very helpful for you. Okay. So this is how you can find it from the YouTube. Whatever things are there, it will be very helpful for you. Okay. Now next thing, we are discussing about the issues. Okay, so let's say you have not been to the support project, you don't know about the support project. So whatever things you are explaining related to the configuration issues, so the interviewer will know that it is not related, the configuration issues are not related to the support project. So never the support project will have the configurational issues. So these are all of the things we have already discussed in any of the classes. You just have to find out either in the ticket handling process or in the any kind of interview preparation classes we have discussed this. So you should not explain the configuration related issues in the support project. If someone is asking you what kind of tickets or what kind of issues you have resolved in your support project, to never tell any kind of configuration related issue. Let's say you are saying I have created the purchasing organization, I have created the material master, there is a issue with the material master, uploading the material master or creating the vendor master, or let's say you are saying my let's say OBYC settings were not done, so that is a issue. So these kind of issues will not come in your real project or in your support project, because before the support project every configuration, each and every configuration would have been fixed, right? So there is a implementation project. Along with that implementation project there is a PGLS period is there, post go live support period is there, which will range from 15 days to 3 months. Okay, normally it will range from the 15 days to 3 months. Okay, so in that period of time, normally any kind of configuration related issues will be there, it will be fixed. Okay, so you should not answer like that one. So what kind of issues you might face? Let's say the purchase order is not getting saved, or you are not able to, means your user, your business user, not you, your business user. Let's say they are facing challenges with the purchase order creation. Let's say they are facing issues with the goods receipt creation. Let's say they are not receiving the data, right? From the third party, we have seen the interface, we have discussed the interface. So you are not receiving the data, or the data is not moving from your system to the customer system. These kind of issues you will be facing in the support project. Okay, let's say the sometime the output is not working. Let's say you need to do output of purchase order, but the purchase order output is not working. There might be several issues will be there for purchase order output. Whenever you answer this, let's say whenever you answer on this, like the output was not working, every interviewer will tell that it is a configuration related issue. So there are a lot of things are there. Means if we leave the configuration part also, there are a lot of things are there which can cause the output um, issues. Okay, so you need to explain what kind of output issues are there. So I have given you a hint. You have to find out what kind of issues might be there with the output. Okay, without the, let's say, except the configuration issues. Okay, so find out these things on your own. Don't expect that I will give you a direct example like this is a challenge or this is a issue. I have given you the scenarios, I have given you the examples which you can create a ticket on your own, which you can let's say imagine a ticket on your own. If you are not worked in any support project, if any of your friends are working in the support project, you can ask them for some tickets. If you are not having any friends, you are already let's say trained in SAP, right? So you can definitely you can imagine a ticket like what kind of issues you are facing while saving a purchase order, or what kind of issues you are facing while creating a goods receipt, or while creating, let's say, any kind of transactional data you are creating, any kind of issues you are facing. So you can imagine a ticket, or you can just analyze a ticket on your own. So I'm not giving you a direct example on that. Okay, so don't expect a direct answer. Okay, that will be a spoon feeding to all of you. I want you to grow. I want you to learn. So that's why I'm not giving you direct examples. Any place I'm not giving you any direct examples. I'm just giving you the scenario. So you need to find out the answer. And also, whenever there is a, like whenever we are discussing about the questions also, I'm not much discussing the answers, because answers we have already covered in the classes, right? So we have already covered. So I don't have to give you the answer, exact answer, or I don't have to need to give you the answer, right? So you have to find out the answer. So whatever questions we have discussed in the interview sessions, find out the answer, make your note, it will help you. If I give you the answer, that will not help you a single or 1%. Okay, if it will help you in any aspect, definitely I would have given you. Okay, this is the real life example, these are the real time real life experiences which I got. So that is why I don't give any notes, that's why I don't give any answers. I ask you to prepare on your own. If see, if I also get any kind of document, I keep it with me. Okay, I just keep it. I don't like, it will be very rare that I will be going through the document or I will be looking into the document unless there is a like some casual searchings are there. When I find some document, I'll just read through it. Okay, so likewise, everyone has this human tendency. So if someone is directly giving you an answer. So you can just see out of the topic. I'm just saying this. Whenever, let's say in your exam paper, whenever you write some exam paper in your childhood, just go back in the time and just imagine whenever you made a mistake, like in your school time. So teacher, what they will do, they will just cross it, or they will just like they will just strike it out. They will not write the answer over here. It is your work to find the answer or to write the answer or to correct it. Okay, so similarly I expect something from you. It is for good of you, okay, not for me. Whatever things I know or I understand, I have explained it to you, but some part of it you need to learn on your own so that you can grow. Okay, so that you can grow, let's say you find some answer, it will be imprinted in your brain. Okay, so if you write it down somewhere, it will again like you are just repeating that thing, just you are writing and you are reading and you are seeing that thing. So it will be a 3 time practice. So it will be helping you in your job career, in your interview time. So it will help you a lot. Okay, I have seen these kind of things. That's why I'm expecting the same from you. If you are searching a job for the real, try to implement this kind of method. If you are just, let's say, just just a passing by SAP practitioner, right? Someone has told you that go to SAP, learn SAP, and you'll get a job. No, that don't happen in that way. Okay, if you need a job, you need to work hard on that. Okay, no one will spoon feed you. If someone is spoon feeding you, that attitude will remain for the last. Okay, so I don't expect that attitude to be developed by you. So that's why don't develop it. So that's it for today. I believe this class will be helpful for you who are going for an interview, who have some interviews in the coming time. So explain your scenarios. Okay, just write down your scenarios, what kind of challenges you have faced, or if you never have faced such kind of challenges, let's say you are not in the support project, still I have given you some scenarios. In that you can outline some of the scenarios for, let's say, for you, and you can explain those scenarios in the interviews. So that's it for today. We will meet up again in the next class. Till then, bye bye and take care.